My base camp's at Hidden Pond Hostel. That's where I'm stationed out of. Okay. It's a brand new hostel, so I'm trying to help them like
generate some business. Get them
no, they got a good thing going on. It's just they're going to burn themselves out and they're going to get overwhelmed. So I'm trying to call a couple of people on there and help them out along the way.
That's good.
Because I just want it to be successful. Plus, they're helping me out. You know what I mean?
Taking off, dropping me off at Woody Gap. I head this way. As I get my bag packed up and tightened. Stay at a hotel, nice and warm, breezy and cold out now, but before I put anything on, I'm going to see if I can work up a sweat and head up to Chattahoochee National Forest, Blood Mountain Wilderness. Alright, here we go. I had to put my gloves on and my neck gaiter here because it is windy as a motherfucker right now. And it is cold. So, glasses are fogging up already. Sunny, warm in town. Wind chill, fucking cold right now. But I'm doing it. My shuttle driver, Zigzag. Awesome dude. A lot of great conversation. He actually gave me a discount. Got out and I forgot to pay him when I got in the car. I said, oh yeah, this is a shuttle too. I said, all right. Got my $60 out, gave me 20 back, said keep that. What a nice dude, man. So, got up here, a couple hundred yards, just reflecting on the things that Joel said, Zigzag. One of the things he said was, protect your hike. You just think about that when you're hiking. Protect your hike. Hike your own hike, yes, but protect your hike. Something else he had said. Talked about not having any family left and having to bury his dad a few years ago, and how once his grandmother died, the matriarch of the family, it's like those two the last to go and he had nothing else. So he talked about how tough it was without family. Talked about not dealing with his father's passing and possibly taking a trip up to Katahdin. I think he said this summer to spread his ashes on Katahdin and I guess his homestead in Maine where he grew up. And he said, maybe I'll have time to grieve and let go. He said I can't remember how long he said it's been. A couple of years, I guess. And he still hasn't really let go or been able to grieve about it. So, a lot of personal stuff, but that's what makes us human, and the ability to share that makes us an even more valuable human, in my opinion. To show emotion, to reflect on your life or things that have impacted it, and be able to share that, I think most importantly, is part of grieving, but it's part of growing too. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and look forward to many more experiences like that. Some views, I think, get a little bit higher and get some more. But man, what a beautiful day. These, I can feel it. But it feels good. I knew that little twinge is there, and it's just a matter of keeping the miles down, resting it, and then we'll see how it is when I get to camp. The first campsite, I'm not going any more than 7-8 miles today, and see how it feels, and then I'll rest and hopefully just work my way up to this. Don't overdo it. All right, came from there, going up there. So protect your hike. To me, I think it means remembering what you're out here to do, or why you're out here. Protect your hike. Why are you out here? I'm out here to decompress, to enjoy nature, to see wildlife, to get exercise, to meet like-minded people. Protect your hike. Get on that energy bus and don't let anybody else on that doesn't have the same goal. Protect your hike. Does that mean keep yourself healthy? Protect yourself, protect your body. Ensure that you protect your hike. I don't know. I was just thinking about my conversation with Miss Janet, my first shuttle ride. We were talking about dogs and I told her about Remy Bear and my boy, and she quoted I don't know, something in the paper, or I guess it wasn't a comic, something along the lines of each time your dog passes away or you have a dog that passes away, and I'm butchering this, I'm sure, they take a piece of your heart and they leave you with a piece of theirs. And I guess this was a conversation, and the gentleman goes on to say, my goal in life is to die with the heart of a dog, a whole heart of a dog. That way I can experience what it is to be loyal and kind and unconditional, provide unconditional love. So again, I'm probably butchering what the actual script says, but the gist of it is, you know, every time a dog dies, it takes a piece of your heart and it leaves a piece of theirs. You know, I guess it's my goal someday to maybe have a heart of a dog, to be loyal, to love unconditionally, and to always be there to support you. And that was my Remy Bear. Now I got a Rougarou. He'll never take his spot, but he's gonna be a good dude. And looking forward to growing older with him and watching him grow up too. So, tribute to Remy Bear. Looking forward to Rougarous.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Hi there.
Did you bring lunch?
I mean, I have lunch if you need it. Yeah.
I think he's talking to me.
I'm talking to both of you.
What's for lunch?
Well, I have some fruit snacks. I have some beef sticks. I have some freeze-dried meals if you're interested. Both breakfast and dinner.
I think that I'll let you do that.
Water.
Not water. Water is running good.
Yeah. Well, we had nice rain last night.
Yeah.
The day before. Yeah.
Yesterday.
Did you get rain last night?
I actually didn't stay out on the trail last night. I went in that last night because the night before we had a pretty good wind and pretty good rain, and most of my stuff wetted out, so I wanted to make sure I got that dry before tonight, tomorrow when it gets colder.
It is going to be colder in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 degrees colder.
That's all right.
It's going to be below 30.
As long as it's not raining, I'm okay, or snow. Well, I don't mind snowing, but if it's not raining, I'm all right with the temperatures dropping. So you guys part of a trail club?
Georgia Appalachian Trail Club.
Georgia Appalachian Trail Club?
We maintain the trail from Black Gap right to North Carolina line, south to Amicalola, and another 80 miles or so of side trails.
Oh, well, you guys got your work cut out for you. So you're just, what are you, trenching water away from the trail?
Trying to get the water off the trail.
Off the trail.
Water is water doesn't damage the trail.
Water's the enemy, huh?
It is.
All right.
Not only maintain it from behind you.
Yeah.
I guess. Depends on if you don't have water.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, what you guys are doing.
Where's home for you?
New York, Finger Lakes.
Okay. Beautiful country.
Yeah, it's beautiful country. You know, it's doesn't compare to the mountains sometimes, but it's beautiful in its own right.
Yeah. So, you have haven't had much snow up there this year, have you?
No, actually, I left last week and they got their first big, maybe second big snowstorm this week. There was 8 inches at my parents' house yesterday, 8 or 9. And I think they're expecting some more with a nor'eastern coming here next 2 or 3 days. So, well, I'm gonna keep moving before my muscles stop working.
Mine already have.
Yeah.
Okay, where you at?
I'm from upstate New York, the Finger Lakes.
Oh, how gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a lake country.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So I grew up between 2 lakes, Keuka and Seneca Lake. Keuka's the one that makes a Y. So one of the most unique in the area, so.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You have a good time on this.
I'm going to try.
That is slightly different.
Yeah, it definitely is, definitely is. So again, appreciate what you guys are doing. Hope you guys have a great day.
You have a good time. Good luck to you.
Thank you, appreciate that. So I just caught up with the trail maintainers again. I don't know if we can see through this site here, but just after I talked to them, I looked at this site here. It's got made campsites up. It's south facing hill. It's nice and warm. It's about 1 o'clock. Considered stopping for the day. It's only 2.5 miles to Jarrard's Gap, which is what I was asking them. Looking on the Far Out app, says the water source is unreliable, but they say otherwise. They've been maintaining it. We just had a nice rain. I have enough to get me there and to cook dinner, but not so sure if I needed the water, you know, fill up, camel up, where the next stop would be. So I'm gonna check it out. That's where I'm definitely stopping today though. I don't know, probably gonna fucking kick myself in the ass again for not stopping earlier, but here we go. Didn't look at the elevation, but we're going up and then down into a gap someplace. I don't know if you guys can see this. The ridge line goes all the way up there, and on this side I lose it somewhere in there. Stairs go around this. Not sure where they go after that, but man, maybe I should turn around. Going up's easier than going down. Here we go. Can't be too far from Jarrard's Gap. I was just thinking about the trail maintainers I ran into, and they were asking me where I stayed last night. And I butchered the name of the town. Dahlogena is, I believe, the correct pronunciation. And the gentleman was telling me it's from Cherokee. I believe it said gold water or gold in the water, but then they told me it was a boom town for one of the first gold rushes in America, and it was the city or town of Dahlogena, named after the Cherokee name for it. So there's a tidbit of Indian history and information for G2. It's interesting, there's the purple markers, and I'm seeing that more and more across the states where people doing that for private land ownership. Instead of posting a posted sign, they're just painting purple marks on the trees. I'm at Jarrard's Gap. It is 5.2 to another one and 5.6 to the other one. I think I'm staying here. There's a warmer spot down there protected by this hillside a little bit better, but I'm gonna stay up next to this gap in case anybody shows up. Jarrard's Gap. They had a little campfire, looks like maybe over here. There's no stone ring, so I'm not going to use that. Trail down there, I think I might put my air canister down there. maybe take a poop. There's signs for Jarrard's Gap, a couple other gaps that shut off, but it was running out of batteries. So I have it plugged into my battery bank at this point. I still have about 70% on my phone, 75. I just checked in, had to send a couple text messages, and I am at Jarrard's Gap. So the next one I'm going to hit tomorrow is Neil's Gap, and I have a couple more before I get to resupply. So I'm going to spend the next 2 nights out here, and then resupply in town, and probably stay at someplace my 3rd night in a cabin or a hostel, or where I have to go to get warmed up. It's supposed to be pretty cold right now. The 30-mile-an-hour gusts. We're hitting a lull right now, but we'll be getting down to freezing temperatures. So bundled up, getting ready to just hang out, stretch out, and relax for a little while, but definitely not going to bed yet. So catch up with you guys later. Alright, so I'm just getting ready for bed and gonna grab something to eat and use the bathroom real quick, so I'll show you guys around. Right. Alright, now I get ready to just snuggle in. I'm not even sure what time it is, but the sun has gone down. It will be dark within probably less than an hour. And everything that was inside my backpack is now inside my sleeping bag. My water filter, my electronics, extra clothes, warm clothes, socks. Right now, I'm going to be taking my coat off and just sleeping in my zip up with my beanie for now. What I really don't want to do is sweat, so that happened the first couple nights with this 10-degree bag, but tonight I don't think I'll be needing it. So until maybe I'll give you an update midnight, 5 a.m., but plan on being out of here at sunrise, so see you guys in the morning. Peace out. I'm your bear.